So, the most major Wolfenstein related stuff to happen to me in the past couple of years is all the testing and LPs I've done of Woolie Wool's work. The guy who made Wolfenstein Sextilogy, he made the EC Wolf tech demo and its expansion, which I was going to Let's Play, but I decided not to because, again, I was worried about being, interrupted and whatnot. That's the thing that kills just about every Let's Play I can think of that I've ever thought of doing, is being interrupted. Because it's not that I can't edit it out, but it's the principle of the thing. It's the principle that I got interrupted when I shouldn't have, and now I've lost my train of thought, and now I can't really focus anymore. It's a bit of a downer like that. But yeah, I was going to do the expansion to EC Wolf tech demo, but I never did. There's another mod that's, up and coming. That's Operation Serpent. And that's a bit of a different take on Wolfenstein. That's also by Woolie Wool. It's more contemporary, at least in comparison to Wolfenstein, in that it takes place in the 80s, and you're fighting in like South America, or really Central America, and it's like, there's like, it's like a drug war and shit. I mean, I don't really know the story all that well. What I do know is that I made music for it, and I posted a couple of those tracks that I was really fond of. So yeah, doing music for a mod is definitely unique, because I've never actually contributed music to anything before. I've made plenty of music, but I've never done anything with it. So there is that. Let's switch the machine gun again. Try and save some Skrilla here. Fuck it. Just stick with the chain gun. It's cool anyway. Chain gun's cool. So badass. Only one more map after this, thank God. Then I can get to work on episode 3, which is much more relaxed in comparison. Still kind of annoying because the officers are almost like... they're like slightly less annoying mutants, but they can still be pretty harsh sometimes. So yeah, doing all the testing for Woolie Wool has been most of my Wolfenstein experience lately. I haven't really been playing a lot of traditional stuff. I mean, I tried to play one of the more classic mods called Assassinate Hitler a couple years ago, but I couldn't get into it because I kept getting my ass handed to me by just stupid bullshit things like officers tucked away in corners, where I run into them before I can see them, and then they kill me like instantly. That's one of the most irritating things about the game, is bumping into an enemy that you can't see because of the way the camera works, and then getting killed by them. It's just impossibly annoying, because there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, once you know it's there, it's okay, but I don't know, I was getting too frustrated with it to really continue. And plus, I had to play it traditional style, because it wasn't ported to EC Wolf at that time. It is now, and I probably have a better time with it, but screw it. Not even really worth it. Damn, there's a lot of guys in there. Now, there's an infamously huge push wall maze, rather. It starts right here, and it goes on forever. Basically, the history behind that is that let me make sure I mapped everything else out. The history behind it was that back in the day, if you went through that push wall maze, you could find a sign that said "Call Apogee and say Ardwolf," or Airdwolf, however you're supposed to pronounce that. And you did that. You would call Apogee and say that word, and they gave you some kind of prize or something. I don't know the specifics behind it, but considering that editing tools were made for the game very, very shortly after its release, it became pointless because people could just find them with editors, and it just kind of ruined, it took the fun out of it, so they canceled the little contest pretty quickly there. But if you can go through the whole maze, you can find that sign, and then you can just, I don't know, pat yourself on the back or something, because there's no point in doing it now. Oh, there's that map. On to fight the boss.